We are the world's largest bridal media company. We have the two largest market-leading brands, Brides and Modern Bride, plus Brides.com, ModernBride.com, and 17 regional editions of Modern Bride magazine. Magazine publishers always put the finest brands, the best-known consumer brands in the world, in the front of their magazine. Scott K is the brand we put up in the front of our magazine.
We've developed a message for Platinum, which is pure, rare, eternal. And we see a great fit between that and Scott K. In a way, Scott got there before anybody else, and he knows this. He knew this viscerally many, many years ago.
I'm Lynette Harrison, the publisher of In Style, one of the world's leading fashion, beauty, and lifestyle publications, with a whopping circulation of 1.7 million and growing. I see Scott K as a trendsetter because he's already a proven trendsetter.
Scott K has been working very closely with GIA and sharing information himself.
I'm John Calnan, Managing Director of the World Gold Council US. The World Gold Council is the representative of the mining industry with the mission of increasing global gold demand. We look to Scott to help us reinvigorate the demand for gold jewelry, especially gold bridal jewelry.
Modern Jeweler and Luster magazines are two sister publications for the jewelry industry. Covering Scott K for us was just a natural. In the story, one of the things that I say was, this is a man who's not afraid of commitment.
Scott was absolutely instrumental in the resurgence of platinum.
The world's foremost expert on platinum.
Scott K, the Platinum King.
The big name in platinum, Scott K.
Scott K changed the way brides think about platinum.
He has been instrumental in putting platinum back on the map.
Platinum and jewelry expert, premier platinum jewelry designer,
the man who brought platinum back.
The king of platinum.
Scott K is one of the most visionary and very directed people that I've seen in this industry.
There was no such thing as engagement ring advertising in bridal magazines until Scott K came along.
Look at that woman's face. I hope I looked like that when I got engaged.
The campaign is loaded with emotion. It ties into that magic moment of proposing.
There weren't many people out there building brands when Scott started.
There really aren't any other brands that compare to Scott K.
The brand itself is also a category of one.
Scott K is renowned. He is the preeminent designer in bridal jewelry.
There really is no comparison within the industry.
The most successful brands are launched by people with vision.
Scott K is the leader in bridal.
The Ask Scott K column has extended to being a voice for the reader in terms of relationship advice and counseling.
This is a person who's very committed to the whole idea of love and romance. It's quite refreshing, actually.
The Ask Scott K column is an amazing thing.
It's really added an extra level of depth to his brand. It's very unusual. It doesn't exist anyplace else.
He really is providing an amazing service, not just for the Scott K brand, but also for the industry.
A brand like Scott K is resonating with celebrity.
Scott K we commissioned him to do a bracelet. He did the official bracelet, big hit backstage.
Talking with the West Wing's Julie Hill.
Scott K designed a ring for us.
Nick Lachey, Jessica Simpson, Britney Spears. It's a who's who of who's hot.
I think a celebrity connection is extremely important in the overall marketing mix of jewelry today.
We were really privileged to do a wonderful event with Scott K at Saks Fifth Avenue here in New York, and it was for the launch of the Sterling collection. We were amazed, as was Saks, because they had one of their record-breaking nights of attendance. This is a business that started very small and has become an empire. He's doing it with sterling, and he's going to do it with gold.
Scott's launch of the new 19-karat bridal line will be embraced by the consumer and embraced by the retailer. The good news for our industry is that now every consumer can own a beautiful Scott K ring in gold. An heirloom in gold to cherish forever.
Scott is the gatekeeper to the fine jewelry industry.
I personally appreciate hearing someone that is as passionate about what they do as Scott is.
From the initial design to the hand sculpturing to the finished piece of art, Scott K's quality control is never compromised.
Scott K is passionate.
There is no one more singularly passionate.
He is absolutely passionate about what he does.